Hi, Divine Feminines. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry it's so dark. I just don't have light in this room. Let's see if we can move this over without... Is that a little better? All right. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to try to make this short. My life is very interesting right now. It almost feels like I'm in like the center of a hurricane, and I'm looking at the back of this card. I have gone through a large hurricane. I was in the center. I just saw the B. And it was so still, and yet you had an awareness that there was just like complete chaos around you. Canary flipped over, flamingo, hummingbird, dragonfly. So the dragonfly is my divine masculine, and then the bee is my divine feminine. So is the starfish, and then we have hawks. So all flying creatures here. Embrace the in-between, sing your own song, be here now. Truth transcends illusion, which is a very Neptunian card. Oh my God, it's the number 22, which has been like crazily following me around. I feel like the camera lens is blurry. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, well, let's do this deck. So, the flamingo can fly, but doesn't really. The hummingbird almost never stops flying. The canary is all about music and singing your own song and being like authentic. Moon, 3 of Pentacles reversed. Dragonfly is divine masculine, coming out of that lotus flower. And yesterday I saw 22 like so many times. And then the hawk spirit is about seeing from that spiritual perspective. And it's number 32. That was an interesting shuffle. Queen of Wands reversed, 4 of Swords reversed, the Fool, High Priestess reversed, 3 of Cups. Oh, my ankle is really itching. Justice reversed. Whoosh, choo-choo. Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords, 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups. 8 of Swords, King of Swords, 4 of Wands, the Wheel reversed, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles reversed. So, you guys have had to go through some difficult times. I will say, there may be somebody else in this mixture that is not happy with the way stuff has worked out either. A knight, a king, and 2 queens. There could be 4 of you here. It also could be a lot of other influences around you. With Justice, the word that just keeps coming up is like something's unfair. Goddess of the Moon and Angel of Love reversed. And, you know, she's looking in the reflection, and to me, the way that this is right now, that looks like a different person in the reflection. So, masculine, sick of waiting. Masculine's been waiting. Masculine's been healing. Masculine's been, oh, look at that. Not over. Sorry, there's about to be a new beginning that is kind of earth-shattering. Yep. That's the Angel of Love again. Look at that. So the Garden and the Gate with all tied up in reverse. first chakra, and then again another kind of gated card. Ooh, so I'm getting a lot about earthquakes, shaking things up, rock your world, all of these, and they're pointing out to me that like this little ledge right here has a crack almost all the way through it. So to me, I feel like these cards are saying that the Divine Masculine knows. So this deck has, I know, Twin Flames on it from the last reading I did. And gold and tap into imagination. He's been very, very much resisting going into his imagination, into his third eye, into his intuition, following any of that. They're really pointing out the red here, the red heart, the red top, the red of the heart, the red roses, the red flag, these red wands. There's a lot of passion that has been gated up. And the thing about Mars energy, did I wait too long? Which is what this feels like. Saturn kisses, law of attraction. Couldn't say it, but I felt the same. I tried to move on and it failed. I love to look at your social media and I'm feeling insecure. But listen to music. So we got the songbird, right? And I think how it was. Atlantis, Sphinx, and the green flag. Aligned action, bring it into form, burn the candle at both ends. I'm thinking you're going to be kind of blown away. Shaman, sacred geometry, look at Mars, fairies, and no good thing shall go, no good thing shall be denied. There is this sentiment in this first chakra reversed, and they're drawing my attention to a burn that I got on my wrist, and I got that burn here on Thanksgiving, like a long time ago. And it's kind of like this feeling of like, I remember that day, I remember the incident. I was the only one, like a lot of people said, oh, we'll help you, and then I was the one doing everything. And again, this is like a people pleaser special, right? Like, I'll just do it. I'll sacrifice myself. And I got really badly burned right there. In fact, I really haven't thought about that moment for a very long time. And there's a part of you that is recalling how you kind of hurt yourself. Part of it is from like holding in the truth. And it's like time for that to end. And I think it has been, but it's really time for that to end. Like, it's really time for you to speak your truth. And not only that, it's like, okay, the Sphinx energy. Sphinx energy is such a beautiful energy. Can I get the Sphinx card and look at it? So every time you think of the Sphinx, you get a God charge. I remember that from the card. It's a very, you know, what I know is that, watch it be like the last card. Well, you guys, it's the second to last card. It holds the, you know, records for Earth underneath it, like the Akashic, not our records, but the Earth's Akashic. The Sphinx energy has always been on Earth and watches over us. The High Priest Ra brought it from Atlantis and placed it within the statue of the Sphinx in Egypt. You receive a charge of God whenever you think about it, so relax and accept it now. And there is something here about relaxing. Like, I'm hearing, you know, Spirit say, your prayer has been heard. I don't actually think we got that, but it's like, your prayer has been heard, and so it is done. The Sphinx contains the 5th dimensional record for Earth and the information within the crystal skulls. And I did see the amethyst skull, like, card kind of pop out when I was looking through the cards. You are invited to visit the tunnel from the Sphinx to Hollow Earth, a portal of wisdom linked to the ascended aspect of Mars. And I mentioned Mars energy up here. That's crazy. Okay, I didn't remember that, and I wouldn't have thought that. So it's so interesting because lately I've been, like, as a person, just thinking, like, imagine so it's naive in a way, but it's also not, right? Like, imagine what we could do with the money spent on war. It's just mind-boggling to me that you have a difference with someone and you can't, like, go harm their life, right? It's not the right thing anyway, but a government can under, I don't know, it's just crazy. I'm really not political, so please do not take that as a political statement. From here, you can radiate peace and oneness throughout the universe. I connect to God, force within the Sphinx. So I think there's a big, I feel like the Divine Feminine is just whenever I say the craziest stuff and then it just gets crazier. I feel like the Divine Feminine is leading the collective peace, like a collective peace energy. Like, I went to put something on Instagram and I remember when I would, like, do hashtag Divine Feminine and there was almost nobody using that term. And it's not a competition at all. But I did it today and it had almost 1 million hashtags. And I was like, wow, we have come so far. I remember when I would use that and people would mock me so badly. Mostly men. And I feel like that's what this is. And I feel like really strong energy in the solar plexus. I know Lionsgate, it's Leo, and there's all of this energy here. I mean, I think we only have a week of it left, and this week is supposed to be, like, one of the most difficult astrologically. So they want me to talk about this feeling insecure. And I think it's funny. It's like, I think the Divine Masculines used to be leaders, like, in their mind in a lot of ways. And they had to rethink a lot of that. As this, like, third eye woke up more. Like, it's really waking up. And I think they've denied it for a long time, and they may still be denying it, but when you have, like, prophetic dreams, it's, I had one last night. It was not a great one. It was personal. You can't ignore that. It's a knowing beyond this realm. You know that that information came from somewhere else. And you don't care what anybody else says. You 100% know that it's the truth. And that's, like, I think it's moving them out of that doubt energy that if they have any of that left. But, okay, so they're watching you. they've noticed a change in you. Well, I think at one point, where you used to be more like attention seeking, validation seeking, you know, that's part of healing, right? We all are that. And then we start healing, and then that goes away more and more. And it's so funny. It's like in a relationship, not necessarily like a divine connection, but any relationship, it's like sometimes when you like desperately want, you're like desperately wanting what your wound is missing, right? And you just can't have it. It's just holding itself apart from you. And the minute you heal enough to not want it is like the minute you get it. It's just, if you've ever experienced that, you know what I'm talking about. It's making him feel very, very romantic towards you. Very attracted. I was going to say that before I did. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. He really hopes that like you haven't moved on, or you're not with someone else, or if you were someone else, that there's still a chance. And he's recognizing, like, I don't know, he's seeing stuff through your eyes. That's what they keep showing me. And that there is this feeling of like, we are a matched pair, we are this matched set, we are this, like, 1-1-1-1, like, why did it take me so long? Why did it take me so long to recognize this whole situation for what it is? Like, but there's a lot of romantic feelings here, right? And he hasn't been saying anything. And you want an explanation of some sort here. And doesn't look like he's going to offer that to you. And you may walk away. It's like, maybe like, this is this or nothing, buddy, because you know what I always say, like, we have to work that out on our own. And he may, like, I don't want to say he's like playing a game. There are two cards here that indicate there has been healing. And that things aren't over, and that he wants a new beginning, and that he's seeing it from a bigger perspective, and he's seeing it from a more mature perspective, and he's understanding that the things that he thought were so important before really aren't so important now. And I think you're seeing it maybe the opposite. Maybe you're like, oh, how did I just gloss over that and not realize, like, that was a really big deal, and I shouldn't have been so dismissive or casual about it. You know, you have 8 of Swords and 8 of Cups here. 8 of Cups in reverse. And so he wants to return, but he is feeling that he has to return in a more mature, serious manner. That's where I'm getting that explanation from. It's like, he could have treated you like an option. He could have done so many different scenarios, right? Like, the 3 of Cups is like such an interesting energy. I hate reading it as 3 of like a third party. I hate it. But it definitely could be there. And I just get this really strong feeling of like, you did your absolute best to like, it's like they're giving me, they do this all the time. It's like, make lemons out of lemonade, but also like alchemize the lemonade. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm gonna make lemonade out of lemons, but also it's going to be like this super fabulous, you know, lemon drop cocktail or whatever. Like, you did your utmost to boss the F up. And I see that. I don't know why it's coming through with the yellow, and they're doing a lot of things with colors. And he saw it. For some reason, it wasn't like as fulfilling as maybe you had hoped it would be. Like, I get this feeling like there was what you thought was a journey to glow up or to whatever it was, be more successful, whatever that end of that journey was. And then it's like you've got there and everyone's like treating you like you've changed or are different, but you're like, I don't even feel like I've gotten started, and everyone's like treating you differently. I don't know. What I see is that the glow up that you've had so far is like one drop in like a 3-gallon bucket or a 5-gallon bucket. Like, literally, that's what they're showing me. Like, when you decide to just kind of unleash it all. Okay, so he was holding back all of this passion, and I feel like what you're holding back is this kind of storm. And it's a weird, that is a weird, cards do I want here? Let's do these. It's a weird kind of like a cyclone, right? Knocking down pillars. The pillars are standing, actually. There's like a couple things that have been destroyed. I don't know, I get this feeling of like you're figuring out your worth and your value, and your like connection to spirit is so strong, or becoming really strong, and your trust, like an extreme, your trust is just like growing. Like, they're kind of showing me like trust falls with spirit. It's pretty kind of cute, like the way they're doing it, actually. You're just like, let's go. Let's go, spirit. Look at patience twice. You're just like, you tell me how high to jump and I'll jump, spirit. You tell me to go here and we're going. It says trust there, and then resilience. I don't know, something's made you incredibly strong. And also just like, you're sick of like, hearing that song. I don't even know what song it is. It's so old. It's Destiny's Child, like, Pay My Bills or something like that. You're like, they're not paying my bills. They're not living my life. You know? They're not there in the times when I have no one and nothing, and I'm trying to do this work, and I'm crying, and I'm facing my shadow, and I'm on the path, and I'm on the journey, and I'm becoming wise, and I'm learning how to love and trust myself and spirit and understanding. Like, I don't know, this is such a beautiful card. Like, I'm rising into this incredible power, and it's so much like the hawk energy, right? This going up so you can see so much further, and you can see this different perspective. I love that abundance card. And then this card, right? Yeah, head in the clouds maybe, but also like wisdom of the moon and wisdom of spirit, and it's really, you know, when you've been through heartbreak and you've come out of it, you've healed it, like not ignored it, but you've done the work to understand that you are resilient enough to get through it, it makes you into a different person. And we really have 2 cards here saying that cycle is finished. End of a tough cycle approaches. Thank God. Look at the bigger picture. Your commitment is being tested. Don't let pride get in your way. Show the world the real you. This is the full moon we're about to come to right now. And I think it's important. Don't let your past hold you back. Fiery climax approaches. Ugh, be bold to make the first move. A new start is coming. That was the card I was hoping for. Luck is on your side. The other one, I really, it says work through your fears, bring love into the situation. It's time to take action, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Bottom of the deck, emotions are running high, a time for healing. Take time to breathe out. Confidence is key. Release negativity. So we don't have the win-win card, but I feel that this is a very nice sign. It might be from now until Sagittarius season. It doesn't have to necessarily take that long, but we are in a pretty big retrograde season. Like, I think there's 5, I don't know. And I know at least one reaches till November. And I think one reaches till December. So Mercury retrograde ends this month, and then one ends like right after my birthday, except Saturn, I think. We have a lot of Sagittarius energy here, Aquarius energy, Aries, cardinal signs, Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, and Capricorn again. So those are the ones that are getting Pluto again, the cardinals. So that will end that cycle, and then the fixed, that's a 16-year cycle that it ends. And then it will be the fixed signs time. Okay, so I hope that helped you. I feel masculine is definitely watching you, definitely looking at you, definitely hoping you're wanting, I think it's more that he's like, I hope she wants to say something to me, because this is like right in the center. And it's kind of you looking to the future, and you're the one here kind of taking action while he's being silent. And somebody is turning back around. You know, we do have the King and Queen of Swords here. He has his owl, but he's not sure of what to make of this. He's not sure what to say. I think the conclusion that you are both coming to, I always, like, after I do a reading with a reversed, like, court card, then I'll see a reading with a court card and they'll interpret it a certain way, and I'll always be like, oh, that's such a good way to interpret that. What I'm getting off of this reversed king is that it's about what he's choosing to say. And part of him feels like he's like looking for wisdom. I mean, he's got a bat, a crow, and an owl, and I think something else. And he's looking for anything that will kind of, I feel like get him off the hook or make this make sense. And none of it feels right. Right? And he did get 2, 2, 3, 4, which is really interesting. You know, a 2, 2 is a master builder, and then this indicates he is evolving. It almost feels like you have evolved like times 3. Like, it's very, very strong. And you're like, you are really aware of it. I don't think things feel settled for you. And I think there's just like I'm bringing up, you know, some people get, when you're growing and they're not, some people get their feathers ruffled and they aren't acting the same. And I just get this feeling like you're going to be like, either you're with me or you're not, and I'm going forward. Like, I get that really strong, especially with that Archer card, passion. I said that was like the first thing I said, goddess. Support. Yeah, you might be angry that you don't feel like you have support, but look at this. This is very, very, you got patience for the third time in dance. There may be a get rebirth on the bottom of the deck with a beautiful like baby unicorn inside a rose. Strength and innocence and receiving. Okay, so this makes so much sense to me. You may be really angry that the support you should have gotten you didn't get. And this is to wake you up. I really need my glasses and I don't have them. It says, ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. So he has all of this passion that he's learning to trust himself. He's learning to trust, look at it, it says leap into the unknown, just like that Fool card. Have faith and move forward. Believe and you will fly. Passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about life. Increase your energy levels. Celebration. So there's this goddess energy. And I do feel, for some reason, I don't know why, you want, like, I am in no means telling you to go buy a new wardrobe or anything, but I feel like you want to, like, wear more special clothing, like, go more places, do more things, and look, like, more unique. Not just to look unique, but to, like, really express your transformation and your inside. Like, it says, honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty and love every part of you. And that's like, you want to express that love that's like coming. And I feel like you're gonna do it in your own beautiful, unique way. I took my daughter shopping the other day, and she was like, I'm so bored of this, like, this store is like so boring. And I looked around, and I have nothing against like plain neutral clothing. Like most of my clothing I would say is like that, but then there's a part of me that definitely has like some very unique and crazy clothing. And I was like, it is so true. We're all just like dressing to fit in. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I feel like this age of Aquarius energy is... And then I saw a woman that same day, and she was wearing like a very unique outfit. And I'm like, oh, at first I was like, oh, that's really, really unique. And then I was like, that's cool. Like, I hope she feels good in that outfit. And I feel like you're going to be just stepping into like your next evolution of your glow up. And like I said, this glow up's going to be massive. And I don't even, like, they're not even talking about the outside of you. It's like the inside of you is going to be like, I don't know, they're like, imagine like a 9-volt battery, and then imagine like a Tesla coil. You're going to go from like a 9-volt battery to like a Tesla coil, or a transforming tower, whatever. Like, I don't know that much about energy, but like electricity that way. But you're going to have so much more energy running through you, and that's the upgrade they're talking about. And I think there may be some kind of celebration, party, wedding, something. Says the positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. You might even throw it, or you might, and there's an owl on this card, like sending messages to people, right? That we just saw with him right here. It may be that something prompts you to want to throw a party, or maybe your birthday or his is coming up, or the holidays. Like, I know it seems a little bit far away, but it's really not. Oh, I didn't even get the goddess cards. I just put them away. There are, you know, a lot of opportunities from now to the end of the year to, like, reach out. Now, if you haven't, like, had that kind of contact in a while, it might seem odd to just have it all of a sudden. Look at the shadow. Sexuality, meditation, new beginnings, so third Fool card, ancient wisdom, music again, and inner child. These two are, like, together, and look at what we have, the Lover's Soul Connection crystal. Acceptance of your inner child, they keep coming out together. That's the third time I've had them come out together. You know, from time to time, they have me talk about the inner child picnic that I do. You know, you could throw a party for your inner child and, like, make it like a 2 or 3 or 4 hour event, and you could plan, like, something really cute and fun for your inner child, and, like, do a couple shadow work exercises and just make your inner child feel, like, so loved. This would be a wonderful thing to do. So I can only do so much shadow work at a time, and then it takes me a bit to integrate it. It actually, even small amounts of it are really energetically taxing, because you're tapping into, like, the very deepest part of your subconscious. Look at, she's literally holding a baby. There's no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. It says peace, ending and beginning. So it's like the fourth one with this moon, the third eye activated, and the lotus. The old must be released so the new can enter. Bridget, which is divine feminine. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Rhiannon. I can never say the word. Sorceress, you are a magical person who can manifest with clear intentions into reality. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything's occurring in perfect timing. Artemis, guardian, you and your loved ones are safe. So for, I think, the second time. And spiritually protected. And then we have sacred space, Nematona. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And Yamaya, the golden opportunity. So I think some of you may receive money or some kind of inheritance or larger gift from someone here. That's what that card is telling me. So a couple of messages from your twin. They do want you to take care of your inner child, though. Important right now. And that's part of that energetic glow up. It's like the safer your inner child feels, the better. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your reflection. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. New beginning, 5th time. The new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And I really, really, really feel like this is coming as soon as, like, one of the first things I said in this reading was, like, as soon as you don't need it anymore, as soon as you let go, as soon as you are just totally fine, it just comes. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment and trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And Spirit really is emphasizing that you are both praying strongly right now. You have both been praying strongly. You have both been asking for guidance, and your prayers are being heard. And this feeling of, like, again, I think I said it, but I'm going to say it again. It's like no good thing shall go undone or something. What is it? No good thing shall be denied. Nothing that is real shall be destroyed. Nothing that is in your highest good shall be denied. So they want you to have faith that nothing in your highest good shall be denied to you. Okay? And if it isn't coming yet, you're just not on the frequency of it right now. And that in that glow up time, you will be, right? When you're ready to handle it, you will be. You have 2 master teacher cards here. So there will be a lot of higher level knowledge coming to you, and you are ready for that. Okay? Just remember to let spirit be your guide. Sing your own song. And if everything isn't as you want it to be right now, that doesn't mean it won't be. It just means it's not right now. Okay, sending lots of love. Bye. Thank you.